I want to show you how to use this Blue Letter Bible app that we'll be using to do the word study. There's a website also, blueletterbible.org, but probably most people will be using an app. So get the app. Okay, so the app is probably going to come with this set on King James Version. That's fine if you like it. In this Bible study, we're mostly using the ESV, so you can set that. Okay, and then this, I already have it open to Colossians. But if you type in the reference, you'll go Colossians 1, find your way to Colossians 2. And then these are the verses. We want to look up this word fullness and this word you have been filled, right? You can tell those are going to be related words. So this is where this is a really nice app or nice website. So if you click on one of these verses, there we go, it brings up a whole bunch of resources. We want to go to interlinear concordance, and this will, like it says, it'll go through what word in English corresponds to what word in Greek. So here's our word fullness, and it's this word pleroma. So you just click on this G number. That's the code number to identify this word. It brings up this word pleroma. So what you want to do is basically kind of skim these. It says outline of biblical usage. So somebody has put together this tool with the variety of meanings that word can have in the Bible. So this is a brief kind of a dictionary definition. There's a little more detail here under this thing called Strong's. If you want even more detail, you can read Thayer's, which does get quite detailed if you like that. But I would say after you do that basic outline, just even this outline of biblical usage to get a basic feel for like how is this word used. Like here, you just notice it doesn't have to be a spiritual meaning. It can just be stuff in a ship, but it also can have a spiritual meaning. So then we jump down to the concordance. Okay, concordance results. So it says it shows up 18 times in a total of 17 verses. So one of them must have a double up of using the word twice. But you just take some time and read through all of these verses and see how is this word used throughout the Bible. And then there's our verses down here in Colossians. So once you have kind of an idea of that word, then you can come back up here and notice that this word pleroma is a noun that's related to this verb pleroo. So if you wanted, you could click that for a little more detail, and this will actually be necessary for the next verse where it says you have been filled in him. So that's going to be the verb form. So now you can see, okay, this shows up a bunch more times. Let's see, 90 times in the King James Version, for example. So this is a pretty common word, and here's all the variety of uses in the New Testament. So there's quite a bit there. You should read that a little more carefully. And then slip on down to the concordance again. Sorry, here, concordance. And take some time to just look down through here and see how that word's being used. And then make sure you drill down and find the verse that we're looking at. And now notice here, they split the search results through part of the New Testament. I guess there were too many results. So you click that second one there. And then you can, then you bring up the second list of verses. And so if you go down, you can see there's our verses in Colossians. And so also you can just notice it gets used a couple of times here in chapter 1 a few times, chapter 2 and chapter 4. So anyway, so this is kind of how you dig into words and how they're used in the New Testament, get a little bit of the background, and just have a fuller sense of how words are used and what the options are for understanding them in particular passages.